Hi, boys and girls. We are at the end of our Dumb Bunny book today for Junie B. So today we're going to finish the book and see what happens. And this chapter that we're going to read today is called Lucky Bunny. So we'll see how Junie B is lucky. Sheldon found 3 more eggs. Remember how Sheldon kept finding and May kept stealing his eggs? So Sheldon found 3 more eggs. May swooped all of them. Every time she swooped, she shouted her head off. 4, 4, now I have 4. 5, 5, now I have 5. 6, 6, I just got 6. 6 was Sheldon's limit, apparently. He stomped to the tree stump and he threw his empty basket in the grass. That's it. I'm done. I'm not looking for one more egg for that girl. Let her find her own stupid eggs. I quit, he said. May came chasing after him. No, Sheldon, no, you can't quit. You can't. Come on, we're a team, she said. We're Team May. Sheldon did a huffy breath at her. No, we aren't. We're not Team May, he grouched. I'm an egg finder, and you're some creepy swooping bird girl who steals them all. May's mouth opened real shocked. I did not steal your eggs, Sheldon Potts. Those eggs were still in the grass when I picked them up. Just because you saw them first didn't make them yours, she said. Picking them up is what makes them yours. Sheldon started to yell back, and then he stopped and he looked at me. Shoot, he said. I think she has a valid point there. May smiled real smuggy. Thank you, Sheldon, she said. You're not welcome, he said back. And I'm still not looking for any more eggs, May. I'm still quitting. May was not expecting that development, so she started to sputter. But you have to look for more eggs, Sheldon. You have to. Just a couple more eggs and I can win this whole thing, she said. Plus, you still haven't found the golden egg for me yet. Just then the Nana walked by, and May reached out and grabbed her arm. Tell him, Nana. Tell him he can't quit, she said. Sheldon's on my team, and when you're on a team, you can't quit. It's just not fair. The Nana looked puzzled for a second, and then she did a little frown and she shook her head. Oh my, no, she said. I'm sorry, dear, but there's no teams on an egg hunt. An egg hunt is an individual competition. May did not like that answer, and she pulled on the Nana's arm some more. But Sheldon has to help me. He just has to. And then the Nana interrupted her. If you don't let go of my arm, I am going to give you a swat, dear, she said. So May quick let go, and the Nana smoothed herself and walked away. Sheldon laughed out loud. I like that Nana, he said. I smiled. I like that Nana too, I said. I nudged him with my elbow. Maybe someday she will be your Nana-in-law. That would be like if Sheldon married Lucille when they were grown-ups. Sheldon did a loud hoot, and after that, we did a high five and a low five and a medium five, and then I scooted over so he could share my tree stump. Lucille spotted us there, and her whole face lit up when she saw Sheldon. Chelsea, I've been looking for you. Where's your basket? She said. Did you find the golden egg yet? Huh? Did you, Chelsea? Did you? And then Sheldon's face went funny. Well, my magic egg shirt didn't really work out too good, Lucille, he said. I kept finding the eggs, but May kept swooping them. And so now I'm just sort of, and then May butted her head in. Quitting, she hollered. He's quitting, Lucille. Tell him he can't quit. Tell him right now. Lucille raised her eyebrows. You're quitting, Chelsea? Why are you quitting? You have to find the golden egg, remember? She said. If you don't find the golden egg, I will have to swim in my pool with someone that I don't actually care for. And then she started to get annoyed. Think of me, Sheldon. You have to think of me, she said. Don't you know anything about being a boyfriend? Oh, a boyfriend? Boyfriends do not let their girlfriends swim with people that they don't actually care for. Sheldon didn't answer. And then Lucille's face got madder and sweat came on her head and her lip. For goodness sake, don't just sit there, Sheldon. Go find that egg, she snapped. And then she wiped her sweat on her expensive dress sleeve and she stomped away. Sheldon watched her go, and finally he turned and he looked at me. My little lamb didn't actually handle that very well, did he? Did she? He said, kind of quiet. And then he paused for a second. Also, she turned into a sweaty drip ball, he added. And just then, May stuck her head in between us. Come on, Sheldon. You heard what Lucille told you, she said. You have to find the golden egg. Come on, find it right now. And then she grabbed his arm and she tried to pull him up, but Sheldon did not budge himself. He shook her off like she was a bug. I admired that. And after that, both of us sat there until the hunt was almost over. And then we started walking back to the picnic tables. Only too bad for me, because I forgot to pick up my huge big feet and I fell down in the grass again. And that's when it happened. I saw something gleamy. It was gleaming right in my eyes, I mean. I blinked and I looked again. Ooh, what could be gleaming? And then I quick tried to cover my mouth with my paw mitt, but the words came rushing right out of my lips. The golden egg! The golden egg! I see the golden egg! May and Sheldon looked down and they saw it too. For a second, all of us stood there real frozen, and then oomph, foomf, floomp. We all dived at it for once. And slap, 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 we piled our hands on top. I've got it! I've got it! I've got it! We all shouted. And then suddenly, all of us got very silent, and we stared and stared at our hand pile. My heart started to pound. I stared some more, and then my mouth fell open, and I did a loud gasp because the egg was under my giant paw mitt. That's why. Oh my gosh, I really do have it, I hollered. And then Sheldon frowned. Are you sure? He asked. And then he wiggled his fingers to locate himself. Shoot, he said. I was hoping that big paw was mine. I looked oddly at him. That was a joke, I hope. Well, at least you beat May, I said real happy. Beating May is still good, right, Sheldon? And then kaboom! May exploded like a firecracker, and she yanked her hand off the top of the pile and she slapped it on the ground. He did not beat me, Junie Jones. Sheldon has 0 eggs and I have 6. How can you say he beat me, you big dumb bunny? She yelled. And that's when I exploded too. I am not a dumb bunny, May, I shouted back. I am the celebrity of this whole entire occasion. All right, so here's a picture of when they all, let's see, how can I get it in there? Yeah, you can see it now. They all piled up on the egg, and Junie B's paw is on the egg first, and then Sheldon, and then May was on the top. So Junie B has her hand or her paw on the golden egg. Plus, you didn't even find one single egg on your own, and so I will show you how Sheldon can beat. And oh, wait. So this is her yelling at May. And so I will show you how Sheldon can beat you. I will show you right exactly now, in fact. And then without even thinking about it, I quick slid my paw mitt off the golden egg and I let Sheldon's hand drop right on top of it. There. See, May? Now Sheldon has the golden egg and you don't. And the golden egg is the winner of this whole event, I said. Wow, so Junie B slipped her hand out so Sheldon could hold the golden egg. May's eyes got as big as bowls. Sheldon's eyes got big too, and he grabbed the egg in both of his hands and he jumped up like a rocket. May slumped her face in the grass, and then tweet, 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 the Nana blew the whistle, and that was that. The egg hunt was over. So Junie B ended up giving the golden egg to Sheldon. I don't know if she really knew she was doing that, but she was so mad at May. All right, so this next chapter is real short, and it's the end of the book, so I'm going to read it. It's called Decisions, chapter 10, and she's writing in her journal. So it says Monday, dear first grade journal, today at school, Sheldon keeps on hugging me because he's so happy. Lucille keeps on hugging me too, and May keeps on glaring at me. She needs anger management classes, I believe, because she gets so angry. I quit writing and I thought about the party. Let me turn the page. May didn't win the most eggs because guess who did? My friend Jose, that's who. And guess who got to present the flowers to him? Me, the bunny. So Jose won the most eggs, so he must have gotten more than 6. So he got the flowers to give to his mom as the gift. Jose was the happiest boy I ever saw. He jumped way high in the air. Las flores para mi madre. I don't know if that's right, but I think it means lots of flowers for my mom. Las flores para mi madre, and I'm probably not saying that right, but that's Spanish. Muchas gracias, Canajito, and I'm probably saying that wrong too, but that must mean bunny. I giggled very happy. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Means bunny in Spanish, I think. I smiled at that memory, and then I started to write in my journal again. So here's Junie B thinking about the party. Whoops. And that's where she, dressed as the bunny, is giving the flowers to Jose, and Jose gets to give those flowers to his mother. And he speaks Spanish, so he is saying bunny in Spanish. Sometimes I'm not happy about giving the golden egg to Sheldon because I made that decision on the spurt of the moment, and I still want to swim in Lucille's hot water. Only here's the confusing thing, because sometimes I'm happy about what I did for Sheldon, because seeing his face made me smile inside. Oh, because she did something nice for him, so it made her happy. And so that is something for me to think about, I guess. And guess what else? I am not calling May Dumb Bunny anymore, probably, because bunnies aren't that dumb, of course. And so now I'm going to call May a different name. Uh-oh, she just glared at me again. I think I will offer her a jelly bean, because that would be a nice gesture of me. Please stand by. I put down my pencil and I reached into my pocket. And then I pulled out the candy bag that I brought to school and I held it out to her. Would you like a jelly bean, bird girl? So now she's calling her bird girl. I said, real pleasant. May sputtered and stuttered, very shocked, and then she quick raised her hand to tattle on me. Mr. Scary, Mr. Scary, Mr. Scary, she hollered, and then Mr. Scary looked back at us. His face did not look delightful. I ducked down my head, and May did a gulp, and then she lowered her hand and started to count to 20. No action was taken. I smiled, very relieved, and then finally I picked up my pencil one more time, and I finished my journal page. May does not like her new name, apparently. That is going to work out just fine, I think. And then she says, have a happy day, and she crossed out happy, and she changed it to have a hoppy day, because she's a bunny. Your friend, Junie B, Smart Bunny. So let me show you how can you see where she wrote smart bunny? She said she is a smart bunny. So that was a very nice thing that Junie B did for Sheldon. She let him have the golden egg, so now he gets the play date with Lucille. And she made him happy, so then she felt happy. All right, we have one more Junie B book to read, and it is the Thanksgiving one. So I will start it tomorrow, and we'll see if we can finish it. I bet we can. And then we've completed all of our Junie B books. So that will be exciting. So we will start that one tomorrow. All right, boys and girls, we will see you tomorrow.